Hey folks, I'm Yasmin. If you're watching this, it means you found your way into the other side. I'm 18. I was born in this forest.
Speak, machine-born. What summons you to disturb the High Council's silence? What is so urgent?
My lords, we have intercepted a transmission, a living signal emerging from the veiled hollow. It is broadcasting outward, beyond our sphere, to the dimension the ancients once called TERRA-PRIME, the domain of humans. The medium is something referred to as YouTube.
You-tube. What nonsense of syllables is that? I know the TERRA-PRIME dimension, the mortal shell of creation. But this YouTube, I have never heard such a conduit. Explain.
It is a media lattice, my lord, a digital archive maintained by an ancient corporate construct known as Google. Their networks once stretched across continents of the outer continuum, harvesting data, cataloging behavior, predicting desire. YouTube was its most powerful voice, where mortals shared memory, illusion, and vision alike.
A hive of noise and vanity, then. How does this concern the Ascendant Order?
Because the signal's origin carries her genetic signature, the one you named the Child of Fracture, Yasmin Velmara. Her voice has crossed the dimensional boundary, and she is transmitting through that mortal platform, and it is reaching millions of unawakened minds.
She has found a way to pierce the veil with a whisper. The forest breathes through their wires. Then cut it. Sever the channel.
Not possible, my lord. The platform's architecture is decentralized, scattered through thousands of mortal data vaults. To silence her entirely would require extinguishing their entire global network, the very fabric of their communication.
So the prophecy unfolds through irony. A child of the forest using the machines of man to awaken them. Then we corrupt it. Drown her voice beneath our own.
Understood, my lord. Shall I deploy resonance clones to seed interference within their algorithmic core?
Wait. Let her speak first. Every prophecy carries its counterpoint, and sometimes revelation hides inside the heretic's breath.
Very well, my lords. I will play the video for your observation.
Hey folks, I'm Yasmin. If you're watching this, it means you found your way into the other side.
Found their way. No one finds their way here. The veil does not open to mortals by accident. Unless she is the key foretold, the one who walks between veils unbidden.
I'm 18. I was born in this forest, not the kind you see on maps, the kind that hides between worlds. The Ascendants call this place the other side, and out here, the Ascendants rule everything. They're the ones who built the towers, who control the drones, who decide who gets to live free, and who vanishes.
And kept her world from devouring itself. She should thank us, not accuse us. Gratitude is seldom born in those we cage.
People worship them like gods, but they're not gods. They're just humans who came across something they were never meant to find. Alien technology. No one knows where it came from.
Blasphemy wrapped in naivety, or truth spoken by one untouched by doctrine. Listen, she strips the divinity from our myth with a single breath.
Some say it fell from the sky. Others whisper it was left behind when the gates first opened. The Ascendants took it, studied it, built their empire around it.
Empire. We built order. And she calls it empire because to her it feels like chains.
And now they call themselves the rulers of the other side, the keepers of balance, the protectors of humankind. But that's not what they are. All they've done is twist the laws of nature, turn the living world into a lab for their experiments. That's why they fear people like me, because I wasn't made by their science. I was born of the forest, and the forest doesn't follow their rules. My family, the Velmaras, we live in the sacred forest, or A.K.A. the ancient forest. They say the ancient forest hides those who deserve to be hidden. Still, they found ways to watch us, to watch me. Why me, you may ask? Well, people call me the Chosen One. I didn't choose that name. I didn't choose any of this. It all started when I was about the age of 13. My wolf sensed it before I did. My sister Leia heard it in the stones. And me? I felt it, like something inside of me was waking up. They say I'm the key to the gates, the one who can walk through them and come back. But honestly, I'm just trying to understand why me. I've seen things I can't explain, creatures made of light, voices that speak through flame, and shadows that remember your name.
Those are ours. Echoes of our failed creations. Then she walks among your failures, Archon, and they call her by name.
Every day here feels like a test between who I was and who I'm supposed to become. And every day here is survival. You wake up with the forest, before the drones start their sweep, before the sound of their engines bleeds through the trees.
So she evades us. Even our machines cannot fix on her signal. Because the forest shields its child. The code cannot calculate faith.
You learn to move in silence, to breathe with the wind, to listen for that faint metallic hum that means they're near. The Ascendants don't sleep. Their machines crawl through the canopy, scan the rivers, trace the heat from your campfire. They record everything, every sound, every step, every heartbeat they can steal through their sensors. Sometimes I can feel them watching me, even when there's nothing there.
Then she does feel us. And yet still she speaks. That courage terrifies me more than rebellion.
Out here, survival isn't about fighting. It's about not being found. It's about reading the forest faster than their code can calculate. It's about trusting the wolf when he growls at shadows, because sometimes those shadows aren't shadows at all. The Ascendants call this their domain. They think they own the other side, but this world, it's older than them. And this forest, it remembers who it truly belongs to. So, if you're still here, listening, welcome. This is my story, my journal.
Then the story must end before it spreads. Terminate all outer continuum links. Disable the YouTube broadcast network and contain the signal. Too late. The story is already alive in the network. You cannot kill a signal that has learned to dream. No, Archon. Let it breathe. Let the world hear what we've become.